Hey there, welcome back friends. In this video we will talk about assert all. Now assert all can simplify things. Assert all can help us to execute numerous assert methods on the go, and let us check how exactly this can happen. Now in here we have this test divide method, and inside this test divide method we have two assert methods. Now definitely this is cool enough, this is getting executed properly, but there are like couple of complexities. For example, we have to call this divide method, we have to check out the expected value and actual value. Indeed, we have to take the actual value in the variable, then only we can pass it, or alternatively we can directly pass on the call directly in here. Now there are things how to simplify things. So assert all is a way how we can simplify things and how we can call assert methods by taking help of executable. So let us check this alternate way of testing things. I'm not a big fan of assert all, but definitely a good thing to know. So in here it would be assert all, and if we check, there are numerous variations or version of assert all, and basically we can give executable, that is the bottom line. So in here we can pass on couple of executables. Let me show you how. So in here we can use lambda expression. Let me show you. There are numerous spaces in here. Let me get rid of it first of all. Alright, so this looks good. So for example, we wish to use this particular assert equals method, so it would be very simple. I will simply copy this, or in fact I will cut this and paste it in here, use a comma and use this second variation. Again I will cut it from here, and we will again make use of a lambda expression, and we will paste it in here, and we will make some changes. Let me show you. Alright, so this looks good. There won't be any semicolon. Let me format things a little, and let me also expand this. Alright, so this looks good. And in here, in place of expected, what is the expected value? It would be 0. And what would be the actual value? Actual value would be nothing but the call to this method. So let me call the method. Here is the call to the method. Again, this is good. Let me get rid of these comments real quick, and now we can again add couple of more test cases. For example, in here we will check something like this: assert equals, the autocomplete is not working inside lambda. This isn't a good thing, but let me copy this part. Alright, let me paste it in here, assert equals, and in here let me do one thing. Expected would be, for example, 5, and we will try to divide 25 using 5. Alright, so this is a good enough test case. And let me also get rid of this message. We don't need the message as of now. Let me simplify things. Alright, so this is good. This is how we can make use of assert. And I guess there is some kind of error. Alright, let me fix this error. We need to close the parenthesis. Alright, so now things are good. Let me right click and run the test. Now take a note of it. This particular test case where we are dividing 25 using 5, definitely it will give us 0, but we are giving the expected value as 5. So this particular part should fail, right? So let me check and how it will work. Let us check. Let me run the test case. Definitely there is a failed test, and the name of the test is test divide, which is the name of the method. And if we check, there are multiple things, and here is the error. Let me expand this a little. Here we go. So we can also bring this in here. All right, so here is the error where multiple failures, one failure, expected 5 was 0. Cool enough. We can make the expected value as 0, which will be the output, and I suppose this will fix the error. All right, so this is good. This will let us run the test case properly and successfully, and this should give us the green bar. So let me rerun this. Here we go, and definitely we are getting a proper output. This is nice. Moreover, for these kind of scenario, or indeed in general scenario, we can also give the name to this test. So the way is very simple. We can make use of this this display name annotation, and in here we can give a string value. So the string value could be anything. So it could be like assert all example. All right, and now if I rerun this application, then definitely the name will be updated. Oops, this is not giving us any failed test, so there is no trace. Let me make some changes in order to get the trace. Let me rerun this application, and now the name is updated to assert all example. So this is how we can also give the name. Moreover, for example, if there is a scenario where we would like to disable a test, again that is possible. So that is done by this particular annotation, which is disable. As the name suggests, we can like disable a test case. So using this, we can definitely disable the test case, and now this test case will be disabled and we will get a green bar. So let us run this. Here we go. Now friends, when we disable a test case, the test case will not pass, rather it will get into a disabled mode. So take a note of it, and in here we can easily make out that the icon is a disabled icon. It is grayed out, and this didn't got executed, and even the runtime is 0.001 second because the test was actually skipped. Alright, so this is it for today's video. In our next video, we will check yet another concept by the name of assume, and we will check a couple of more things related to assume. Alright, so that's it for today. I hope I have made myself clear how to execute assert all and these two new annotations. Assert all is handy. Rather, I usually doesn't use assert all much, but definitely assert all is a good thing to know. Alright, so this is it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.